Lady and or gentleman, welcome to a brand new life. Breakfast Embed is your new best friend, and here's why. My name's Lee, by the way. You keep stopping just short. You've probably come close to succeeding without even realizing it, and then jumped ship to start something new before the first thing ever really got off the ground. You've probably done this numerous times, and you can read below to find out why you've done this. But for now, just know that this is an illness that Breakfast Embed can cure. So let's talk about the biggest killer of online businesses everywhere. Now, my top 10 list below is incredibly revealing, but there is one underlying thing that I believe keeps most people from achieving what they most deeply desire, and that, my friend, is laziness. Now, I don't say this disparagingly. If you've underproduced in this online game, it's most likely not your fault at all. The truth is, laziness is almost always caused by slow results. People who make money right away tend to stick around. I know that that's the case for me. I've made my first $26 commission within my first, I think, 2 or 3 weeks online. And from that point forward, it was just game on. I knew it was possible. I knew that I could do it. And that kept me motivated to keep pressing forth even when things were quite bleak. So it is just having that one little success under my belt really lit a fire in my belly, and it carried me through. But people who fail to make quick cash online, people who don't have that same experience that I had, often walk away with their tails between their legs. And hey, I may have fallen into that group myself had I not had that early success. So I'm certainly not pointing fingers at anybody. Another huge reason for failure is that the lack of guarantees make people gun shy. And this happens with a lot of business models. For example, you never know if your blog post, if you're blogging, will rank. You know, we're doing SEO of any type, really. You don't know if your content will rank. And if it does, you don't know when it will rank. And if it does, you don't know how well the content will convert. So with all those things working against you, it's really hard to find the motivation to keep going. So why keep writing blog posts? But it doesn't stop there. It gets worse. The truth is, not knowing if what you're doing will actually work is bad enough, right? And not getting results quickly enough to hold on to any optimism is a surefire way to let all the doubts come rushing into your head. But when you've got 100 different people, and we're talking about, hucksters and sharks out there, telling you that their way is new and different, but it's really not, it's no wonder why so many people fall flat on their faces in this business. The solution is simple, and it really just needs to be the antidote to the 3 deadly forces we just discussed. It's got to be something that works fast, right? Not months or even weeks, but you should be able to see results within your first few days. It's got to be something that has been proven time and time again to work like crazy. It's got to be something that's within your control. Cannot overstate how important that is. When you're at the mercy of a third party, then you are at the mercy of a third party. Right? So it's got to be something that's within your control, and it's also got to be something that silences both your doubters and all of those sharks looking to take your money and run. And that really does happen. I no longer, and it's probably a personal thing. It's probably not them coming to you and doing it. It's probably you being willing to be sold snake oil. Because a lot of times for many of us, being sold the dream is more exciting than rolling up our sleeves and getting to work. But that's a different topic altogether, I guess. But as far as the sharks go, once you actually start making money and you've got this success under your belt and you gain all this confidence, then you lift yourself to a new standard, and you don't really listen to to the other people out there trying to sell you this and that, because you're already doing just fine, right? And I believe that as you read on, your eyes will be opened, okay? You're gonna see that Breakfast Embed isn't an empty calorie full of false promises, that is. It is, in fact, a fresh money-making salad, if you will, combining the best, most surefire ingredients. You know, the best ways to drive traffic, make money, and have fun that are known to man. But I've just happened to combine them in a way that is far more powerful than any of them are individually, which is crazy because they're all so powerful. Breakfast Embed is not a rehash. This is not the same old shit, all right? And it's not untested. This obviously works. It's what thousands of people are doing. It works. It's the right way to make money online. It's not time consuming. You can work an hour or less each morning. And I do recommend mornings because it tends to set the rest of your day up, for success and happiness when you've got that accomplishment under your belt. But it also works the other way too, where it takes away the stress of knowing that you've got unfinished business to tend to later that night. So it keeps you from procrastinating, I guess. At the end of the day, it keeps you from procrastinating. Anyway, it's also not slow. You can see results in just days, as we said. It's not going to take weeks or months. It can happen in your first few days, and it's completely not out of your control. There's no waiting on Google to possibly maybe bless you with a spot on their search results page. So what is Breakfast Embed? Well, it's something that works in any niche. It's completely newbie friendly. Any idiot can do it. There's no content creation required. That's not to say you won't be writing content. It's just to say that you don't have to think of it. It doesn't have to come from your brain. And we'll get to that a little bit later. But most of your work is done for you, and you control just about everything. Basically, you just copy and paste. You embed other people's YouTube videos on your blog. You optimize your video post using both easy and passive content creation. And again, don't worry, you don't even have to think about this content creation. You monetize your post in a way where all of your traffic is more likely to convert, and not just the proven buyer's traffic or whatever. So, for all intents and purposes, all traffic is created equal. Now, I would like you to make sure that you are focusing on getting a lot of quality traffic, right? A lot of first tier U.S., Canada, UK, that type of traffic. But you don't have to focus on that type of traffic exclusively, right? And so you can monetize your post in a way where all of the traffic that you send is more likely to convert. And you send list traffic, which is the best kind of traffic, and it builds your organic traffic, which arguably is the other best kind of traffic, which builds your list traffic even more, which builds your organic traffic even more, and on the cycle continues. And it really can set you and your family free for life because it feeds itself. It ends up feeding itself. So you can basically walk away from your computer for months and months and months, and your business won't just maintain itself, but as long as you're paying your autoresponder bill and all that kind of shit, then it's actually going to grow itself. So I'm getting excited, and I should probably go. But I didn't create this system for you, and this is very, very important. I created it for me, right? I wanted to combine things that I've been doing for years in a particular way that allows me to earn my income more quickly, easily, and passively than ever. And the reason I've set it up the way that I have is because it just plain works. So read every word of the sales letter to see if this is right for you, my friend. Or, if you're ready now, simply click on the order button below this video, and you are fully protected by my no questions asked 60-day money-back guarantee. If Breakfast Embed doesn't start earning you money within your first few days of implementing it, or if you just don't like it, tell me, and I will refund every penny of your purchase price. No questions will be asked. No hassles will be given. Do you give a hassle? Order with confidence. And order now. The price will not stay this low. Not for something this powerful. No freaking way. For that special breed who's committed to their success, both online and off. And I'm assuming that's you. Click the order button below and secure your copy of Breakfast Embed now. Thanks. This is Lee. Bye.